We all know that in San Antonio, it feels like the summertime from the end of May to all the way in October. But officially, summer kicks off with the summer solstice. Now, we have to look to space to understand exactly what the summer solstice is. And we have to consider the tilt and the rotation of the Earth. Now, there's the equator, which is right in the center of the Earth, which has 12 hours of daylight. But because our Earth is tilted on an axis at 23.5 degrees, that gives us the seasons. During the summertime in the Northern Hemisphere, that axis is tilted the closest to the sunshine. And that's why we see summertime in the Northern Hemisphere during the months of June all the way to the months of September. We focus on the Tropic of Cancer. The Tropic of Cancer during the summer solstice gets 13.5 hours of sunlight, but that's not what makes it special. What makes it special is that at the Tropic of Cancer, the sun is directly overhead on the summer solstice, and that's going to happen on June 21st at 10:54 a.m. local time here in San Antonio. And that's not it. The further north you go, the more hours of sunlight you see. At the Arctic Circle, they get 24 hours of sunlight. The sun never sets. Now in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the exact opposite because the axis is tilted the farthest away from the Earth. So down in Antarctica, they get no hours of sunlight. So let's talk about some examples. In San Antonio, during June 21st, that's our longest day, we'll get 14 hours and 2 minutes of sunlight. Up north toward New York, more than 15 hours. Toward London, UK, which is even north of New York, nearly 17 hours of sunlight. And in Reykjavik, Iceland, they're very close to the Arctic Circle, they see 21 hours of sunlight. It's the winter, though, for areas in the Southern Hemisphere like Sydney, Australia, which will only see nearly 10 hours of sunlight on June 21st. And in Palmer Base, Antarctica, more than 3.5 hours of sunlight only. So that's a little bit of what the summer solstice means and a little bit of what you can expect this June 21st. But all in all, really, it's just going to be hot through October for us.